One more question. When you think about your clients, do you or would you be able to share any success stories? Like, what would be a memorable experience that you've gone through?
Yeah. Well, I've got, I have some, any specific kind of like, I don't know, like
Yeah, like
job function or,
a successful hire. Maybe this person was super grateful for something that you did.
oh, yeah. Oh, well, this guy, this guy. So one client that I work with, yeah, he wanted to, so he worked in marketing, right? So he worked in marketing and so like so basically he worked in marketing. He wanted to focus more on product marketing. He did a bit of marketing. Marketing can be very broad, honestly. He did a bit of like product marketing, but he did a bit of digital marketing and a bit of both as well. And he was working in a kind of non-tech company. It was a bit of software as well, but like it was more of a non-tech company. But he wanted to transition into tech company because that's where he sees his career path. Um, and then at first it was because like when tech companies hiring product marketing, they really usually require solid product marketing experience in specific industry because they want to hire someone who has like that industry in a certain domain. But we were able to pitch his expertise in setting up the go-to-market strategies and value proposition, etc. So he was able to find a job super soon, like even without applying for a job. We were kind of optimizing his LinkedIn profile, and then we were able to find a job, and then he was able to increase his salary, etc. So yeah, so that's I guess that's the success story that I want to share.
Yeah. So you not only match, but you also pitch the person to the company, or like do you teach how to
Oh,
pitch themselves?
I teach. I
Ah,
don't do
okay,
it on behalf of
got
them,
it.
but like,
Yeah,
yeah, I should. Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
But I
Okay,
think,
so it's like
yeah,
a
I think, yeah. Go
it's
ahead.
like a personal coach sort of
Yeah,
situation, right? Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
interesting.
I think pitching is. I have a lot to learn, obviously, but I think I love like pitching because I think a part of it is because my sales background. I've gotten a lot of rejections. I'm so used to rejection. And any job seekers out there, I think I'm so used to it because when you do sales, when you make like 80 calls, probably you got 2 to 3 yes. So I'm so used to it. But a lot of times I see that like job seekers, when they get rejections and then they have like super high hopes, but like, oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna get it, I got rejected. They're super like demotivated, which is totally understandable, but like rejections are inevitable. I just want to highlight that one as well.
So what is the average like rejection rate with like hires for, I don't know, digital marketers, software engineers?
I mean, software, it really depends. It depends. Like, for example, there are uh, a lot of people come to me after applying, just mass apply, right? Okay, I'm gonna apply 50 jobs. I'm gonna go to Indeed. I'm gonna go to LinkedIn. I'm gonna apply any jobs, and then no results, and they're frustrated. Okay, Lucy, what's going on? I applied for 100 and 200 jobs, no reply, right? And then I I think we need activities, a number of like good activities, but we also need strategy, right? So when strategy meets massive activity, I think we can expect massive results, right? So that's but in terms of the ratio, I mean, it depends. Like if you are just applying I would recommend just like really hyper focus, finding your niche and then expertise, and then look for those type of jobs, and then not only just applying for a job, but after applying for a job and following up with the hiring manager, and then just really try to stand out from the crowd, so that we can kind of increase the success rate. So
Yeah.
yeah.
How pushy do you have to be to hiring managers? Let's say, you had the interview. What is like a go-to thing to do after the interview?
After the interview,
Yeah.
um, after the interview, I would say it's very, very important to follow up. Uh, but a lot of people tend to kind of like, I don't want to say mistake, but like, because we really want to get a job. So we want to reiterate, hey, I can really do this. I'm so good at this, ABC, right? Which is good. But one question that I always, one suggestion that I always tell my clients is that before you write that message to your hiring manager, ask yourself, so what's in it for this person? What's in it for him? By hiring you, what's in it for him? What he's getting, and then what's his KPI, etc. So based on that, not only focusing on not only reiterate what you're so good at, remember what he told you during the interview. Hey, I remember you mentioned this and this, and you know, I can help you achieve this through my expertise and experience, this and this. But of course, and also like one of the reasons, one of the intentions to write the follow-up message is to show your enthusiasm of, you know, joining the company, because no one wants to, I guess, like a lot of employers don't want to, one of the situations they don't want to face is, okay, we are ready to hire this person, but the talent back off at the end, right? Then they have to do all the process again. So they don't want to do that. So 100% showing the enthusiasm as well. One, I remember, now we're talking about that, I remember one of my client, she had an interview with one team, originally one team, like what, yeah, like team A, I guess, like hiring manager, but then she didn't get the, but we were kind of like sending a follow-up email. We were showing him that like, oh my God, we're so interested in this company. I'm so looking forward to joining the team, etc. She didn't get the job for that job, but like the hiring manager so impressed by her. So he referred her to another department. And then like she finally got the job from another department. So it is super important, I would say.
That is great insights, you know, and I think the bottom line is you have to listen first, right? Listen first, try to
100%.
understand the person, and then tailor that messaging. So I love it, because lots of times also on TikTok and a lot of sources, they say just automate the whole process, right? Automate it, send out as many as possible. Maybe 1 out of 1,000 will reply, and then, but you know, low effort and mass email, right? But I love that the tailoring in messaging is very important, and honestly, in any field that is going to be relevant, right? Be it job applications, but also when you want to sell into another client, another maybe you want to sell your product to users. Understanding your users is very important. So okay, perfect. Let me summarize. So when you let's say somebody wants to transition into a full remote work anywhere, make sure you understand the logistics, understand what niche you're targeting, if there's demand, understand your value proposition, be pushy, and then I guess it's weighing out pros and cons, and then make a move, right? So very interesting.